The Teacher's Dream by W. H. Venable. Read for LibriVox.org by Robin Cotter, Toronto, Ontario, September 2006. The weary teacher sat alone while twilight gathered on, and not a sound was heard around. The boys and girls were gone. The weary teacher sat alone, unnerved and pale was he. Bowed 'neath the yoke of care, he spoke in sad soliloquy. Another round of labor thrown away, another chain of toil and pain dragged through a tedious day. Of no avail is constant zeal, love's sacrifice is lost. The hopes of morn so golden turn each evening into dross. I squander on a barren field my strength, my life, my all. The seeds I sow will never grow, they perish where they fall. He sighed, and low upon his hands his aching brow he pressed, and o'er his frame ere long there came a soothing sense of rest. And then he lifted up his face, but started back aghast. The room by strange and sudden change assumed proportions vast. It seemed a senate hall, and one addressed a listening throng. Each burning word all bosoms stirred, applause rose loud and long. The wildered teacher thought he knew the speaker's voice and look, and for his name said he, "The same is in my record book." The stately senate hall dissolved, a church rose in its place, wherein there stood a man of God, dispensing words of grace. And though he spoke in solemn tone, and though his hair was gray, the teacher's thought was strangely wrought, "I whipped that boy today." The church, a phantom, vanished soon. What saw the teacher then? In classic gloom of alcoved room an author plied his pen. "My idlest lad," the teacher said, filled with a new surprise, "shall I behold his name enrolled among the great and wise?" The vision of a cottage home the teacher now descried. A mother's face illumed the place, her influence sanctified. "A miracle, a miracle! This matron, well I know, was but a wild and careless child not half an hour ago. And when she to her children speaks of duty's golden rule, her lips repeat in accents sweet my words to her at school." The scene was changed again, and lo, the schoolhouse rude and old. Upon the wall did darkness fall, the evening air was cold. "A dream!" the sleeper waking said, then paced along the floor, and whistling slow and soft and low, he locked the schoolhouse door. And walking home, his heart was full of peace and trust and praise, and singing slow and soft and low, said after many days. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.